Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new. My name's Alexis and welcome to another video. So if you couldn't tell just kind of by the surrounding settings, we are in Chestnut Springs and I am starting my new horse ranch LP. It is actually going to be called Heartless and you guys will understand why here in a minute, but first I am just going to introduce you to my Sims, kind of show you the surrounding area. I actually built this house myself. I'm very proud of it. I do have the speed build up on my channel already, and I actually didn't even start building this thinking that it would be for this LP, but I really like it. I need to add some stuff still, like some windows over here. Apparently when I was last building it, it didn't save, so the upstairs is completely different to how it is in the video. Some of the windows are missing because I guess it just didn't save the second time around. So yeah, I'm just thankful it was the first floor was still built and decorated, but yeah, I really like it. This is going to be one of the settings for our new LP, but yeah, I will just show you guys a little bit of what we got going on here. If you saw the speed build, I did not have these two objects, but I did have, you know, our stable over here. I did have a pond. We have some practice barrels over here, but right now for some reason it won't let me mount the horse. It's probably another mod that I'll have to check out, but we're not going to be doing all that in this episode anyway, so that's fine. But I have two goats over here and a little sheep, and they need to be taken care of right now, but I don't want to wake them up. Oh, never mind. We need to... He's starving. Is he really starving? No. Carrot, wait. Don't starve. Please, Marshmallow. Okay, but this is the perfect time to introduce our main sim. This is Cade Eaton. He is a rancher. I don't have him as a, career right now because I want him to be a rancher. I really wish that was a career that came with this expansion pack. Like, I know that we can hire ranch hands, but I wish that we could have our Sims have the rancher career or ranch hand career. But he comes from a long line of generations and generations that are ranch hands, professional bull riders, which we will get into here in a minute, professional horse riders, or equestrians, I guess. But yeah, this is Cade Eaton. Let me change his outfit. I do not usually have this hat on him. Okay, I guess I don't know why that hat was on him, but this is his everyday outfit. This is his hair. I really love this hair that came with the new expansion pack. I think he is a very, very adorable sim. Alright, and this is his brother, Rhett Eaton. They were both born and raised in Chestnut Springs. Their parents had passed away, unfortunately, a long time ago. So they have kind of been on their own ever since. Rhett does live with Cade right now. This was their parents' house. This is the childhood home that they grew up in. And, I don't see Rhett moving out anytime soon. It's not like he can't afford it. He is very, very, very rich. But the bonds that they have and the tie they have to this house and each other, it's just community and family really, really matters to them, and there's just no reason for Rhett to move out right now on his own. He's single, he kind of deep down is afraid of being alone, so he doesn't want to move out. And I think Cade's okay with that for now. But Rhett is actually a professional bull rider. Of course, I can't put that as a career because we don't have that career. But yeah, he is a professional bull rider. And this little girl up here, she is sleeping right now, but this is actually Cade's daughter, Haley. Cade and Haley's mother divorced when Haley was literally 2 years old, and it has been very, very hard for Cade to raise her on his own. Like, the mother is really not involved in Haley's life at all. She will say that she is to make herself feel better, but she is not a good mother at all. I will introduce you to Haley's mother in more detail, but this is her. You know, I'm sure we will see her around, but this is her. This is Amira Parson. She is hot-headed, she's a snob, she's very, very high maintenance. Her and Cade went to school together here in Chestnut Springs, and, you know, just looking at her, you know, she really, you know, she doesn't look like the type to be fitted in this world of Chestnut Springs, or in this town of Chestnut Springs. And she isn't. She really isn't. Like, she's meant for the city life, and that's kind of how her and Cade kind of separated and fell out of love, is because she is just like even right here it says terrible match. Like, she is just not a good person. She takes advantage of people. She, you know, like it says right here, she's just a snob. She takes advantage of people's money. She takes advantage of people's kindness. And that's what she was doing to Cade and his family. Cade and his family are very, very wealthy. Like I said, they have been generations of ranchers and bull riders, and she just, her true colors just started to show after Haley was born. She's very, very controlling. I mean, I think you get it. Like, she is just not a good person at all, and Cade had to step up and be, you know, a single father. And this all happened when Cade was probably, I think he was like 21. So they were very, very young. And, you know, that's part of it too. It's like they were very, very young when they had Haley, and they had to, you know, they were forced to grow up. And unfortunately, Amira couldn't grow up. But Cade had to. He had to do what he had to do for Haley's sake. He adores Haley with all of his heart. So yeah, that is a little bit of backstory on them. There's also another sibling in the family, and it is Margie Eaton, and she was actually here like just a minute ago. Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, I will show you guys. She's leaving now, but yeah, this is Margie Eaton. She is literally a bundle of joy, or just a ball of joy, I guess. I don't know. She is so happy-go-lucky. She's so funny. She is just such a good sister to Cade and Rhett, and I really don't know, like, I really don't have a lot of like a backstory for her, but I just knew that in this dynamic there had to be a sister who held the brothers together. I kind of got that vibe from her, and got that vibe from Rhett and Cade. I knew there needed to be like a middle child, or a sibling that keeps the peace, and she really does. Like, she is such a good sibling. I love her. But she actually does live in Chestnut Springs. I don't think we can see it from, oh yeah, we can. No, that's not it. Never mind. I was gonna say, I don't think we can see it from map view. Yeah, we can't. She lives in a small house, and I think it's like in another district. I forgot what district it was. Or when I say district, it's just those little like parts of town. But she actually is a ranch hand as well. She also does a lot of baking and cooking, and she, you know, it's a really small knit community here, so she loves having bake sales and little get-togethers, potlucks, stuff like that in town. She's just a very, very charismatic, caring person. So that is Margie, and her and Cade have really, really good compatibility, so that is amazing. Rhett and Cade, you know, they're very, very close as well. But you know, they're brothers. They have had their arguments, their fights. It definitely wasn't like perfect growing up, but they still are very, very close. I mean, or else Cade wouldn't let Rhett live with him. So yeah. All right, so I had to hop over to Did the horse just go inside our house, you guys? I didn't know they could do that. Okay. Well, we have a horse inside our house. Anyways, this is Margie's house. I did not build this house. This house actually came with the pack. But I did add us some sheep, a lot of sheep actually. And then I have like a little wine maker or nectar maker. But I just wanted to introduce you guys to Margie again and her best friend Willa Roswell, who is visiting right now. So this is going to be another one of our main Sims. Willa she actually lives in Strangerville, or is from Strangerville. Her mother and father are actually Meredith and Ted Roswell, if you can, you know, obviously make the connection, Willa Roswell. But they're actually visiting right now because they wanted to see where the heck Willa, you know, moved to. You know, she's not living here forever, but she is missing her best friend Margie. She's been missing her best friend Margie like crazy. They actually grew up together, but they haven't seen each other in a very, very long time. Margie's family would often come to Strangerville to do business with her parents, the Roswells, because Roswells are very, very well known in Strangerville for a lot of things, and they just did business together. The Eatons and the Roswells did a lot of business together. Margie's family would often come to Strangerville to do business with the Roswells. Strangerville, or at least I'd like to imagine, Strangerville is not too far from here, probably about an hour or so. But yeah, they did a lot of business with the Roswells, the Eaton family, because they're very, you know, two very powerful families. I mean, I would honestly say the Eatons are not, and when I say powerful, I don't mean like in a bad way, like that sounds bad, but they're well-known families in these towns. The Roswells in Strangerville, and then the Eatons are very well known here in Chestnut Springs. So when Willa and Margie were kids, along with Cade and Rhett, they would all, you know, hang out together and play together. Now Cade and Rhett were probably like about 10 years older, I'd imagine, than Willa, but they, you know, still hung out together a lot as kids. And things happen, you know, you become an adult and you get busy, but they have finally made their way back to each other. And Willa was honestly feeling very, very suffocated in Strangerville. She really, really was. So she said, hey, you know, Mom and Dad, I am gonna move out to Chestnut Springs for a little bit. I need to have a reunion with my best friend. I miss her so much. And that is why they are here. That is why her parents are here, just to check out the place. And so far, let me tell you, it has not been going good. They have literally been constantly fighting. Like, I'm not even making this up. The first second they got here, like, I have been playing this a couple of days off camera, and the first second they got here, they started getting, like, fighting with each other, yelling at each other. They even had a fight, like a literal fight. They were like tumbling here on the floor, punching each other. It was crazy. And they will like come over here and like knock the trash can down. Oh my gosh, it's just so annoying. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys Willa, give a little bit of backstory on her. She doesn't really look like your typical country girl, and that's because she's not. Like, she appreciates the country so much. She loves the country, but she's definitely not your typical country girl. She loves animals, she loves all of that. She definitely doesn't love the city either. She's just kind of like in between. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, this is Willa. I am absolutely obsessed with her looks and everything. Oh no, what is wrong with you? See, look at this, you guys. They're actually fighting again. I mean, I don't do this. I mean, obviously I can't control them. And the sheep are just like sleeping. I can't with them. They hate each other. They honestly just needed to get a divorce, and it is making Margie very, very angry. But Willa is honestly so used to it. What was that? Did you guys hear that? It sounded like a coyote or something. So Willa has actually not had a reunion yet with Cade and Rhett since she has been here in Chestnut Springs. She just got here probably about 2 days ago. But I'm looking forward to her seeing Rhett and Cade for the first time. I am super, super excited. She's very, very nervous. I mean, who wouldn't be? Like, you're seeing your childhood best friend after 10 years. I mean, granted, her and Cade obviously weren't as close as her and Margie, but it's still very, very daunting, and I'm super, super nervous. But so a little bit about Willa. Willa is a very ambitious sim. She is a perfectionist, and she is very, very outgoing. She gets along with everyone. She loves everyone. Oh, Margie has a new personality trait. I love that. That's so cute. Was she like reading a romance book or something? Is that why? I don't know. But a little bit also about Margie. We're not going to be playing with her a lot, but I still want to introduce you guys to her. So she is a genius. She is an animal enthusiast. Clearly, she has like sheep living inside her house. She is a little bit socially awkward, and she's a romantic as of now because we just got that new trait. She doesn't have a job because, like I said, she just kind of lives her life in this house on the ranch. She gets some money from nectar making and, you know, her horse riding and stuff like that. So that is that. So Willa is a perfectionist, ambitious, and outgoing. She has just always been a perfectionist, and I think that kind of stems from her parents, but not in a bad way. It's just like that. Like, her parents have just kind of like always been, you know, you need to try your best, you need to, you know, do this and do that. Like, so she is just kind of puts a lot of pressure on herself in that aspect, but that's not always a bad thing, you know, that could be a good thing. But yeah, she's also very, very outgoing and kind of happy-go-lucky, kind of like Margie is. Like, their personalities work very, very well together. So yeah, it is 6 a.m. now. I'm gonna have her get up. That is very, very awkward for her dad to sleep on the couch next to Margie reading, but I guess they don't have anywhere else to sleep. I kind of feel bad. I don't know, like, I wish we could just make them leave, because at this point, we don't need them here. It's kind of getting annoying. Like, it's nice that they wanted to visit, but it's still very, very annoying. But Margie is actually asking Willa if she wants to go visit her brothers today. You know, Margie knows that she hasn't seen him in a long time, and they were close. They were all close as well when they were kids, and so yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do today. Willa doesn't actually know that Cade has a daughter, so that is gonna be something interesting that we are going to see. We might go over their house, or we might like meet them somewhere. We will see. I don't know. Well, maybe we can go to like a park or something. We'll just see. I really haven't looked at some of the lots in this world of Chestnut Springs yet. So, all right, so here we are, you guys. They are meeting for the first time in like 10 years. This is insane. Honestly, I feel like what's going through his mind is like, you are not the little girl that I once met. Like, you are not the little girl that I played with growing up. When they were little, he just thought of her as like his little sister. It was that type of relationship. Oh, what are we doing? No, I'm not. I don't care about her job right now. I really don't. And here is Rhett. I don't think they're even paying attention to each other. Let's also see if I thought we can give him a hug or no. But yeah, he is honestly, I feel like Cade is kind of in shock. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Where did Rhett go? This is typical of him to just like not even give a crap. I forgot that I didn't show you guys Rhett's his traits. I know for one, he is very, very self-assured. He's that type of guy, and here he is making a drink up here. Like, of course this is something he would do. I think that's so funny. Oh, she's coming up here. Oh, she's using the bathroom. Okay. Well, that was kind of an awkward meeting. Like, honestly, with Rhett, it was awkward, but with Kate, it was so sweet. Like, he was awkward. And look, he's like talking to his sister. Like, I can't believe you didn't tell me that she was coming. Like, are you kidding me? Like, he's honestly just in shock of seeing her. He really didn't recognize her at first. Oh, as to be woohoo partners. No, not yet. But let's come out here and talk a little bit. I think, to me, I from Cade, I kind of get vibes of like he's a little bit more shy. Like, Willa is definitely the more outgoing, which obviously she is outgoing. That's one of her traits. She's the more outgoing person in this dynamic. But yeah, she's gonna just ask, you know, how have you been? What have you been up to? Are you still, you know, just working on the farm? On the family farm, or what? I'm really hoping that they will have, you know, some sort of attraction to each other and chemistry. Oh wow. Willa still thinks that Kate is married to Amira. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. But yeah, I was hoping that they would, you know, develop a little bit of some sort of attraction to each other, but so far it's not, you know, not anything. We are friends and we do have amazing compatibility. What are you doing? Get up. Oh my gosh. But we will see. So Willa is actually going to share photos of her animals at home back in Strangerville, and he's like, oh my gosh, I remember playing with them. It's just crazy, like all the stuff that's kind of coming back. Who is this? Erwin, get out of here. He followed Willa all the way from Strangerville. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, he is so silly. They're hitting it off, you guys. They are hitting it off. And not that I even have that idea in mind. Like, there is a lot of stuff that has happened in both of their lives that have changed them, and they honestly kind of don't know anything about each other at this point. I mean, when 10 years goes by, you're not going to be the same person. Like, you're just not. So things have changed. They really don't know each other. So that is what we are doing. We are going to get to know each other. Cowboy advice: be rootin' and be tootin', but most of all, be kind. Oh my god. Her mom is just weird. Okay, so this is kind of awkward. Rhett reading? Like, what? I feel like Rhett doesn't ever read. But Will's gonna be like, hey, Rhett, like, you aren't gonna say hi to me? And this is awkward. This is really awkward. So I'm having Willa just practice with her horse Prime. We have not practiced horse, or what is this, like barrel, I don't know, what would this called, practicing barrels. We haven't practiced this with our horse Prime, but she is already level 7 of the horse riding skill, just because she has, you know, she grew up here. She's been living in Chestnut Springs for a very, very long time and riding for a very, very long time. So but I'm having Willa sleep right now. We actually got a call from Cade. Cade called Willa, and you know what is very okay, no, you need to leave. Vlad, whatever his name is, Vlad. But what is very interesting is that Willa actually perceives his brother as very attractive, which is unfortunate because his brother is let's just say he's not a very good person. I mean, he's nice when he needs to be, but he's not as good as Cade, to be honest. We do perceive Cade as attractive, and we have amazing compatibility, so that's one good thing, because we don't really have any compatibility with Rhett. We just perceive him as very attractive, and but Rhett's like sort of like a playboy. Like, he's one of those guys, if you know what I mean. So, oh, what's wrong with Prime? Is she sad? Okay, we're gonna dismount her. Oh, it looks like she knocked down. Oh, that does not look good. She knocked down one of the barrels. Okay, so are we gonna dismount her or no? All right, we're just gonna go on home. We need to get some prairie grass, but it's not, yeah, it looks like it's not grown yet. Oh my gosh, we have so much trash out here. Let's see if our lambs are doing good. They're fine. Very happy. Fine, clean, full. Okay, very happy. Okay, and then we also got a foal. This was actually a rescue horse. But yeah, this is our new foal, Sofki or Sofki. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm gonna say Sofki. But yeah, our mom and dad are still here, which is very unfortunate. I don't know when they're gonna go home. And I'm also wanting to have Willa get into nectar making. Oh my god, oh my god, you guys, he's infected or whatever from the Strangerville plant virus thingy crap. Okay, that's probably why they've been fighting so much, because they're literally infected by what's ever going on in Strangerville. Like, that is so scary. I don't know if Willa knows about that or what, but yeah, I wanted to have Willa get into nectar making, and I feel like Willa would be like, hey, I saw this thing out in your backyard, I kind of want to start using it, and Maggie or Margie's like, what, that old thing? Like, okay, you can try. I don't know if it even works anymore. It probably was just here when Margie first got the place. So I don't know, I just thought that would be cool. I want to try to start making nectar and stuff like that. But let's come over here and harvest prairie grass for... Okay, do you guys hear that? Like, I think it's coyotes or something. But yeah, like I said a while ago, Cade actually called Willa just to chat, and he actually invited her over. You know, Margie can come too, of course. It's his sister. But he invited Willa over to see his home, and he didn't tell Willa about his daughter yet. You know, I mean, he plans to. Willa wants to call someone on the phone. I feel like we'd probably call Cade. All right, let's mount Prime, and we are going to go practice some more barrels today. He really needs to practice, because I want to start getting in competitions and stuff like that. We're just gonna practice barrels. I don't want to intensely train or anything. I don't want to push him too far. What time does she get off? She gets off at 1 p.m. Okay, and then we're gonna have to try this. I don't know. Okay, so we need like some of these fruits and stuff like that. Oh, the vitality nectar. This is what I think brings you back from the dead if you have a sim that dies. I think at first we could do the prairie grass nectar, because we do have some prairie grass around here that we can harvest. Well, it's not ready yet, but I think there was one over here. Yeah, there's two over here. What is this? Oh, a water balloon fight. That is so cool. I love that. But yeah, once she gets off work, which I'm glad she gets off at 1 p.m., we're gonna have to go over Cade's house. But Margie is very uncomfortable because it is so hot outside today. So Prime is actually, he has level 2 temperament right now, 1 agility is almost to 2, 1 jumping, and 2 endurance. So the barrel training counts towards agility, and then I'm guessing, you know, jumping, obviously it's self-explanatory, it counts toward jumping. Endurance is like running, so they'll do better at certain community jobs. Oh, community jobs, we're gonna have to check that out too. I forgot about that. And then they'll do better at racing. And then obviously temperament is a little bit more of the emotional side, but Prime is definitely very mellow. He is laid back. I love Prime. He's so good. He's doing really good. He's not knocking over any barrels so far. If you're looking to sell your homemade nectar, oh yeah, we can sell our homemade nectar to, what is his name again? Roberto Crinkletop. So this is a guy that I believe in the gameplay, not trailer, but like, well, it was probably in the trailer, yeah. The Sims team said that he doesn't have a home, or just like no one knows where he lives, but he enjoys nectar making and he sells nectar and buys nectar. I feel like he is somehow involved with Agnes Crumplebottom. Because there was I saw a post on Twitter about this, and one of the reason Agnes Crumplebottom is so bitter about like love is because she was in love with a guy named Robert, and he just mysteriously disappeared. I think that was like the story, and I feel like this is Agnes Crumplebottom's long lost love or something. I have no idea, but wouldn't it make sense, like Roberto Crinkle Top and then Crumplebottom? I am just very like intrigued with this mysterious rancher. We'll have to like have Margie talk to him or something. I feel like Willa would not talk to him. I feel like she would be like, what a creepy old man. But Margie is definitely very like outgoing and talks to anyone. So I think we are gonna need to talk to him. Oh, today's mail's been delivered. Is it bills or something? Probably. Oh, it's, you know what it is? It's probably Willa, because I actually have her enrolling in university, and she's not telling her parents about this. They wanted her to go to university and they pushed her to go to university, but only because they wanted her to inherit the family business, the oil business in Strangerville. So they wanted her. Do you see this? Guys, they're like flirting and then they're fighting. They are like so bipolar. All right, but she has a horrible relationship with her parents, like horrible. They need to leave. But anyways, I'm getting distracted here. They wanted her to inherit the family business, so they wanted her to get a business degree at I think it's, which one has the business degree? I don't think it's Foxbury. I think it's the other one, but she really wants to go to Foxbury. She just wants to do what she wants to do. She really, wants to get a good degree, and her parents would not approve of what she wants to do. Like, they would absolutely despise it, and so she doesn't want to let her parents know. But yeah, Willa has been thinking about that for a long time. Like, she has been thinking of going to university. And why are the sheeps all the way over here? This is what worries me. Like, I felt so bad for locking them in here, but at the same time I was like, I was scared for them to like walk around. But what she really has a passion for is physics. She has just always loved how things work and just working with her hands. So I really want her to do that. I think one of her goals is to become a mechanical engineer. We will see how this goes. Like I said, I'm not really gonna be trying too hard, but we're gonna just take 4 classes. Obviously, we're gonna live at home, so she's just doing an online work and stuff, or at least that's what I'd imagine. And then we're just gonna pay with household funds. I mean, it's only $960, so that is fine. But yeah, we are going to be having her do university, you guys. We need to get a ball for our horses because their fun is really, really low. I just wish we had a bigger lot because this is really, really hard to have so many animals on such a small lot. So where are the balls at? Let me just go to packs, the horse ranch pack, and do here we go. That didn't take me that long to find. Good. Okay, so yeah, that is the little ball. I hope they can play with it. I don't think the foliage would get in the way. Let's see what kind of colors there are. Oh, I like this rainbow one. We'll do that one. I feel like Margie would like that too. Let's see if we can ask Prime to play because he needed some fun a lot. And I think Sofie does too. Or no, she's just very, very tired. So we'll ask her to come here and sleep after we get done feeding her. All right, so I have Willa working on homework, but we are gonna go over, or go ahead and go over Cade's house now. So we are here at Cade's house and Willa is coming up here. I'm also gonna have, I don't know why they're so far away, I'm also gonna have Margie come over here. And Willa is like, who is this? Like, is this like one of their siblings or something that I don't know about? Is she gonna knock on the door or is she just gonna go on in? What? Can I come in? Okay. I was gonna say like what is happening. But yeah, this is their house, and I mean I showed you guys this in the very beginning. So is Cade not here? Like I was wondering where Cade was. Okay, I guess we're just gonna watch TV with Rhett. She's thinking about marriage. Willa likes jokes. Sure. Dude, he is oh, look at he just like moved closer to her. What is going on here? But you guys, I don't know why Cade is not here. Like that is so rude, because he invited us over. He's the one that invited us over, you guys. But I guess Willa is not too caught up about it. But we're gonna go up oh my gosh, I've got an extra ticket to the hottest opera in town, but we've got to go right now. Okay, Will's out of here. Will's dipping. He literally just invited us to the opera. We're gonna see what's going on and we're gonna have to talk to him. But yeah, we're gonna have to figure out why he just randomly invited Willa to the opera, even though he said that we were gonna go out and eat, or not go out and eat, but go to their house and eat. Like he invited us to his house, but then he just invited us to go see an opera. Like I guess we're not, like he just doesn't want to be home or something. I'm so happy that I was able to attend Pub Pancakes and the Four Goths opera. It was so beautiful that everyone gave it a standing ovation at the end. Oh my gosh. Did they have any... Okay, guess not. I was gonna see if they had any like sentiments from that, but we're gonna go ahead and go home now because they're both very, very tired. Yeah, we're gonna have to see like what was going on and why he didn't show up to his own house. All right, so that is going to be the end of part 1 of this horse ranch series, you guys. I'm super excited for this. I just really like the storyline that I have, and I can't wait to see these Sims grow in their relationship. It's honestly like a new relationship because Cade is just getting to know Willa for the first time again after so many years. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment your thoughts down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.